Okay, so it's actually perfect, Lindsay's questions. I had a question about, the big things, the bigger things, the things, there are easy things that I'm steady and I want and it's easy. But then there are the bigger desires that I feel in life, bigger topics, bigger desires. And how do I just let it go?
You measure less. You measure less. You measure less that bigness. You stop giving it a label as big. You just take it as face value what it is. This is far out of my reach at the moment. This is something new. This is the reason why I'm desiring it. I'm feeling really that having this action or owning this experience or owning this product or owning this work or whatever it is that is really in the place of desire, I see that it's further away. But I know that every step of the way I can include the bigger part of it and a bigger part of it and a bigger part of it. And that sometimes I can move through that rather quickly. I know that it's the same process as I'm now including the smaller, what appears to be smaller things. The only reason why I'm experiencing them is because I found a way not to measure. Because it seems smaller desire it is, I measure less and therefore get it faster. And once I understand and once I see that that is the case with everything, I can apply that same process. I will not keep the focus on that big desire for too long. I will not be thinking about it all the time. This does not mean I will never really go to revisit where I am and what part of my desire I have already put into my experience and what is that's more coming and how far I am. Does this big desire now feel like smaller and smaller and smaller? Does it become more natural and natural and natural? For when you find your balance between your own question and answer, when you're focused on the process and discovery, that is the only time your measurement in a question ping pong game starts subduing a little bit, and then you can go and start seeing more of that whole process that's been happening all this time from the first moment you laid clarity onto that desire.